Hey friends, it's Len here at 1A Auto. Today we're working on our 2004 Volvo XC90 and I'm going to be showing you some lift points. It's going to be very easy. I can do it, you can do it too. As always, if you need any parts, you can always check us out at 1aauto.com. Thanks. So let's come right over here. If you're using a floor jack and you need to lift up the whole front of the vehicle, you can jack right here. Okay, this is right in the center. You got little carve outs right there. They just let you know it's a safe place to lift. You would lift this straight up, and then of course you would use some jack stands. You need to use jack stands anytime you're going to be going underneath the vehicle. If you're going to use some jack stands, once you have this jacked up, just come right from the side right here, slide it under, and you're going to go right here. There's going to be a bolt that holds the subframe to the body of the vehicle. Go right on there, and then of course right on the other side of the vehicle in the same exact area. Also, if you were coming along the side here, you'll notice there's a jack point right here. And there's another jack point right here. If you were looking from the outside of the vehicle, you could tell where they are just from where the carve outs are in the plastic. They kind of just designate that that's where you would look for the jack point. It would be the same on the other side of the vehicle. Jack point over there, okay? Right here, if you needed to, you can either jack right where my lift is. You can come over here, and you could jack right here. If you put your jack there, lift this side up. Put your jack stand right under there. It'll keep you nice and safe. Like I said before, anytime you jack up your vehicle, you need to use a jack stand before you go ahead and get under it. So there's lots of different jacking points under here. You just want to make sure you're safe and secure. All right, and you have a jack stand under it as well. If you're going to use an automotive lift like what I'm using here, the way that I do it, so I just go right here. There's a nice lift point right here. It's nice and sturdy. There's one on the other side of the vehicle. And then of course in the front, where I already showed you, right here, where the subframe mounts to the body, there's a big old bolt. You're gonna go right there. And then the same thing on the passenger side. This is all pretty easy peasy. Something that you wanna make sure that you never do. Jack right here, okay? You don't wanna jack here, here. If it sounds hollow, don't jack there, okay? That's pretty basic. So with all that said, it should be pretty easy. Just make sure that whatever you do, safety first is your #1 concern, all right? Don't go about rushing these things. You wanna make sure you're safe. Family, friends, everybody's gonna care, and it matters.
Thanks for watching. Right. Visit 1aauto.com for quality auto parts shipped to your door, the place for DIY auto repair. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button.